This is Crime Cruise Love Boat Exposed.
Saturday on the Love Boat.
The podcast that hunts down and tears apart shenanigans on this classic TV show.
I see an awful lot of bodies who really have nothing to be ashamed of.
When laws, morals, and behavior go rogue.
She's a student of marine biology, and I know a lot of Marines who like to study her biology.
We are there.
Saturday on the Love Boat, Julie's game to join an all-male club, but she's shocked at the things they ask her to do.
Now, from Studio 109, welcome aboard.
I think it's time you and I got to know each other better. A man gets very lonely at sea.
Yes, I can imagine.
We are sailing, and this is Crime Cruise Love Boat Exposed.
High season, low morals.
That's our cue to tell you our names. I'm Rob, and this is Charlotte. And over there in the corner, with a Christmas kind of sweater thing.
An Australian football
Producer
jersey.
Caleb.
It's a festive episode
I
today.
said I will celebrate anything.
Christmas, so you did say that when we were communicating, doing the pre-show kind of meeting. You said two things. Your jaw is going to drop, or our jaws are going to drop.
My jaw did drop, yes.
And that it's a festive Christmas episode.
I've got a lot of opinions on it, but we'll talk about it later throughout this episode. But
All right. Okay.
yeah,
Wow. You're a coy little minx over there, aren't you?
He is.
it's what can I say? I'm very, very secluded in my corner. I'm very private.
minxy,
and
really,
very
yeah.
It looks like we have a total of about 5.5 minutes.
not many
And
clips this episode, but the one that shocked me is it's my highlight. It's probably the number one shock that I've
No,
had.
I
Says a
cannot wait.
lot.
I'm ready. Because I feel like we'll be able to fill some shit in with some dialogue. I mean, I always got opinions.
Charlotte, explain the show.
Oh my God, why? Okay, so we watch The
No
Love
pressure,
Boat.
no pressure.
I know. The original series from three totally different perspectives.
That's
Rob actually watched the show when it was on TV. I am 44, so I've never seen the show really, but I'm very familiar with all the people that are in it because I'm big fans of like Three's Company and the Jeffersons.
You're
and,
a
like,
child of pop culture.
I am a 100% a child of pop culture. And also, since I worked in the film industry, like I know a lot of the people. It's fun to see them like flashback, right? And then Caleb is our young 20-something, and he never watched the show, knows nothing about it, knows none of the people in it, and we all just come and give our little opinions about what's going on, how we would perceive it in this day and age.
Yeah, you guys kind of just like picked me up on the highway.
We did.
shoved me in the
Actually,
corner
you
in the
guys,
attic.
if Caleb is missing, we don't have him. Like if the Utah Police Department is looking for a really adorable kid, please.
Fun fact, I'm not going to go into it, but Australia has no idea where I am right now. And
Well,
we're
they
gonna
do
leave it
now.
at that.
What do you
Well,
mean?
crap.
You cannot say this stuff.
Well.
Okay.
I'm going to put this clip in the batter's box.
Let's do it. Let's
and
do
we're
it.
going to see something that it sounds like will astound and shock us.
I'm ready. I'm ready to be down in the shot.
Okay, guys, now settle down.
It's a priest
Julie.
with kids.
Oh, hi. Welcome aboard, Father Mike. It's good to see you again.
This is already a problem.
I'd like you to meet Mario, Artie, Ben, Mitch, Peanut, and Tony.
Hello.
No,
Hi.
very young
guys
boys
have fun.
and a priest.
Okay, guys, let's get going, huh? Now, no running, no pushing, no shoving, and no fighting.
Should we breathe?
Let me think about it.
And he touches Julian.
Was that Father Mike?
Yes, sir. He brought 6 kids with him this year.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to start that a priest gets on a cruise ship with 6 young boys, all diverse, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering, all diverse, all equally exposed.
Everyone's
But-
represented.
But can we breathe? Like, what does this dude do? What the f***? This is crazy.
It really, I
mean, I don't even know, like, literally.
So they're orphans at, I guess, the priest's orphanage or whatever.
Worse.
But-
They don't even have parents, you guys. They don't even have parents.
This is bad.
But
This is terrible.
It definitely shows the dynamics of the differentiating of generations, because this would not fly under any circumstance in today's life. But
Oh
in the
my
70s, I guess they
God.
could get away with it.
No. I'm going to bring a bunch of orphan boys into international waters where I can't get charged with anything. On a boat. They're all kind of bad.
And this would be at a
All
time
kinda bad.
before there was this exposed Catholic Church thing, of course, and everyone's with Father. What's the father's name again? Father Mike or something
Just
like that.
make
Yeah, I
up
think Father
something.
Mike.
I mean,
some
really,
father.
at this point.
So they're all there to make sure he gets what he wants.
Because he's in control of the children. He won't even let them breathe.
No. Well, although one was kind of climbing over the railing of the boat.
Yeah, I clipped one out. That was like the rapscallion, the rebel child, whatever.
Oh, God. He's
But
going to be the
he was-
first one dead.
He was like, trying to climb
If
over
this
the
were a horror
balcony.
flick, he'd be the first one gone.
And like the Father Mike was like,
Father
"Hey,
Mike.
Joey," or whatever his name was, "get down from the ledge." And Joey was like, "I'm not from the ledge." And he's like, "You were." And then he came over. I cut it out because it was just a little funny comedy
my
that wasn't needed.
Well,
He's kidnapping children without parents.
I have a lot of questions. I'm going to ask you this. Just this one question.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Does it get weirder than what we just saw on this episode with the children and the priest?
No.
Okay.
No. It's actually kind of wholesome at the end. But
All right.
But
okay.
no, there is one clip
Oh,
that
no, of course they tied it up with a bow. This is like the 70s. They're not going to make us think the priest was doing anything with the young boys he brought on board into a cabin for 7 days.
there is one more clip. I'm pretty sure one more clip with the priest that you guys are also going to enjoy.
Joy is a strange word to apply to
God, I
this.
should have brought holy water to spray on all of us. Okay, let's figure
An
this out.
exorcism that happens.
Jesus, that might be good for Julie, though, if her head starts spinning
Oh
around.
my God, that would be good.
Honey, everything's gonna be all
It's a
right.
pretty blonde lady.
When we get back
and a
home, we can make a
husband.
brand new start.
Sure. What'll I do? I'm a lawyer, Lila. Lawyer who can't practice law.
You'll find something.
Yeah, maybe I'll just answer every ad I see for a convicted embezzler.
Well, first of all, my first thought was, honey, if you were dating an attorney who's no longer an attorney, that fucker's been disbarred. So what did he do? And he just told us he was an embezzler.
Convicted embezzler, yeah.
Convict. I think they call that white collar crime. And one, why is he on a vacation? Should that motherfucker be in jail?
They booked it and they couldn't get a refund back. It's
Oh,
like
because
gas.
he's white. That's why. He
Hey.
says, office judge, I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
Judge,
I have a vacation planned. May I please go ahead of time? Oh, yeah, honey, go ahead.
Judge, just give me like a
Go
week.
into
to press me.
international waters, please.
There's a priest there too.
Oh, my God.
Party.
I'll get saved at the same damn time.
It sounds like a start to a joke.
crazy.
A priest with 6 kids and a convicted
It
felon
does. Walk
goes on
into a
cruise.
bar.
Wow. This is probably
my
the best
God.
episode. And producer Caleb's wearing a Christmas vest. For some reason,
Wait.
I can't even.
We're getting festive.
We're
It's a
getting there.
All right.
Festive.
Rob, to be patient. That's the problem with guys. Be patient.
All right.
Okay,
Here
time
we
to
go.
roll. Let's
I
go.
just got to roll this. I'm
Okay, let's
sorry.
just
Next
roll
clip.
it. Next one.
How are the kids? You know, they're getting ready for dinner. I only had to break up one water fight and one soap fight. Well, at least
Where was that?
Clean.
In the bathtub.
You're good with kids.
They destroy people.
Maybe that's why you're a priest and I'm a captain. I understand the sea.
Where did he break up the soap fight and the water fight? Where was this fight taking place? Obviously, there's no pool. They're not in the ocean, so they must have been in a bathtub.
I understand the sea meant something horrible here, but I can't quite figure it out.
The biggest thing for me on this clip was the captain goes, "You're good with kids."
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is how it happens.
This cannot fly today.
Oh my God.
So bad.
You're good with kids. Oh my no! They're all chopped up in my backyard.
Yeah, I'm good with kids when we're playing with water.
Right, when I'm
and soap.
breaking up soap and water fights in the shower, I'm great with them.
Wow.
It's a great episode. Thoughts so far, guys? Yeah,
It's great, Caleb.
I'm
literally disturbed. Like I don't even know.
I've got tears in my eyes just
Like
watching
it's
you guys.
crazy.
and I grew up Catholic at a time before the priests were known to be sometimes not such good people.
Yeah.
Good way to say it. And so what am I saying? I'm just going to remove this part right here, Rob. But
That's your
okay.
Catholic guilt coming out. It was great stuff. Let's go. It has nothing to
Okay,
do with
here's
anything.
my Catholic guilt.
Stop second guessing yourself.
Here's my Catholic guilt. We're going to watch that scene where the captain is overlooking the moonlight at nighttime, of course, with the priest, and they're just chatting like guys who are on the surface, outstanding, upstanding gentleman, but underneath there's something wayward going on.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they're saying to each other, I know what you do, and I'm okay with it because I'm a man of the sea.
Because you're good with kids.
Because you're good with kids. Let's just, I got to roll this again.
How are the kids? They're getting ready for dinner. I only had to break up one water fight and one soap fight. Well, at least they'll come to dinner clean. You're good with kids. They destroy people. Maybe that's why you're a priest and I'm a captain. I understand the sea.
I mean, I can't. I missed the part where he said, like, at least they'll come to dinner clean. Like, what?
Yeah, because they had a soap and water fight, They're as clean as it gets.
Yeah, they didn't put those words together like in the same phrase, but yeah, they had
At least they'll be clean. That means they were in the shower, you guys. Because when you come out of a pool, you still take a bath. I mean, this is crazy shit.
I understand.
The sea.
What the does that even mean? He's acting like he's Captain Ahab out there. And he's literally he doesn't. I haven't seen him in the ship thing. I haven't seen him use that steering wheel one time.
No, because
does he?
No, I don't think he does anywhere. Maybe
so what does he understand?
Maybe the Pacific Princess line. Like
he understands the rocking and the rolling of the sea is what he understands. Low seas and high morals. High seas and low morals, whatever.
I'm still absorbing this.
Yeah,
it's just. It gets worse.
Oh my God, let's go. Next one then. It gets worse.
All right, guys. We'll just go one more time.
We're playing a third time?
Yeah, I gotta see this again.
How are the kids? They're getting ready for dinner. I only had to break up one water fight and one soap fight. Well, at least they'll come to dinner clean. You're good with kids. They destroy people.
I destroy people?
I have no idea what he says.
What does he say?
I listened to this so many damn times. I
understand the sea.
Is it I disrupt people or I destroy
I know people, I read people. I don't know.
What is he saying?
That's one of the reasons I played this 3 times now. I destruct people or I destroy people.
I know I can't tell what he's saying, but
Because
it's one
he
or the
says.
other. He's saying one of the other.
And the captain, he's like, I wholeheartedly agree.
That's why I understand the sea.
So the way children are with you, the sea is to me, my woman.
I'm literally going to throw up in my mouth. We have to go to the next clip. We cannot watch this again. Oh, my God.
Everybody that would let his supposed best friend go to jail for a crime he committed?
What?
Guess what?
Oh, no.
Lila, I had 3 years to think about it. I went over every detail of that trial, night after night. I memorized the transcript. It always ended up to just one name. Good old Walt Perry.
Okay.
So is he innocent until he was framed by a dude on the boat? This is security, another reason. I'm just saying.
His best friend, who was also a lawyer who represented him, Walt, was the one who actually embezzled, and he set him up.
Wow.
Wow, that sucks.
What a great Christmas episode, guys. I love all the Christmas themes that's going on.
Yeah.
Priest with 6 children.
Attorneys.
Attorneys
It
committed
sounds like
of
a normal
embezzlement.
Christmas at my house. I don't know about anybody else. It sounds like a goddamn Griswold Christmas is what it sounds like. Literally, Uncle Eddie showing up would be the tip of the ice. If he rolls in with an
Cousin
RV,
Eddie, yeah.
Cousin Eddie. If he rolls in an RV, I am here for it.
On the cruise.
So here for it.
Wow. Okay. And also the way the dude, he's a brooding fella.
Yeah.
He just, every time they cut to this gentleman who's been a disbarred lawyer, he's just looking off to the horizon like, what is going on in my life?
Got a lot on his mind.
Yeah.
Right. Well, he's a brooding character.
Let's go to the next clip.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's go.
Hey, well, Merry Christmas, group.
Merry Christmas.
It's Doc, Julie, Isaac.
Ooh, Isaac, what's in this?
Fruit juice and rum. It's made from an old secret recipe.
Bill Cosby's recipe.
Leave out the fruit juice.
Just pure rum.
Pure rum.
Out in the open.
Right.
For anyone to grab, including the 6 children.
Oh, I didn't think about the 6 children on board.
No. Well, as the priest would say, no rules, just right.
He might want them all liquored up. Who knows? At least they're clean. They're clean.
Wait, you're saying give some of
Exactly what I'm
Isaac's,
saying.
some of Isaac's 1,000 proof punch.
Yeah.
to the priest, and he'll make good use of it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more Love Boat Exposed. Go to loveboatexposed.com to send us a message, leave a voicemail, or learn more about the show and our team. Who knows? You might just be invited to the captain's table.
It's a pleasure to welcome you aboard. I'm speaking for my entire crew.
I think I had some of that 1,000 proof punch in college. We called it PJ. It was in a bathtub.
A bath where the kids had water fights and soap
Probably
fights?
shoot. You know, this is Mr. Bubble time here. We're just all throwing out stuff. Let's just see what lands and sticks.
Audrey, is that you?
Never mind me. Since when did you start drinking?
I can't remember. I'm drinking to forget.
How much have you had?
It is.
With a drunk husband.
Say, what's all this gonna cost?
Plenty.
Boy, I hope I was seeing double.
You're going to be seeing triple when we get to the room because I have a whole lot of new stuff down
She
there.
ran up some
Do you
bills.
expect me to pay for this?
You got it, Ace. Dear, isn't there something you forgot to ask me for? It starts with a D.
Yeah, you want to dance?
I'll give some context to this clip where we just saw someone make fun of alcoholism and spending very recklessly.
But it was Miss Brady.
And he was overplaying drunk, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So these couple, they hate each other, but they don't know that they hate each other. They both want to divorce each other, but they don't know that they want to both divorce each other. They put on this facade, and so they just get so tired of it on the cruise that they were like, all right, what's the worst thing I could do to get my wife to divorce me, or what's the worst thing I can do to get my husband to divorce me? So he got piss-faced, and she just spent all of his money. So
How about you have open conversations with the people that you're married to?
Well, exactly.
And the people that you're in relationships with, and just like talk about it instead of driving each other crazy. I don't get this stuff.
Charlotte, you saying that a healthy relationship or a relationship needs communication?
Communicate. That's crazy.
Huh?
I don't know.
What?
I think
Charlotte?
I talk too much sometimes. I'm too honest sometimes too. But
Charlotte,
I know it's crazy.
2
It's
episodes in a
crazy.
row where you've just talked this nonsense.
I know
that's
about
just
communication. What
communication.
am I thinking?
Oh my, yeah. What
am I thinking? Everyone just go past each other like ships in the night. That's fine with me. Love boat theme cruise. We'll just ships in the night, just passing in the hallway.
Well, all that said, it was nice to see Mrs. Brady.
Looking beautiful.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah, sure.
I mean, she looked beautiful, I thought.
You watched the Brady Bunch, right?
I've seen a couple episodes, yeah, but I was young.
She's a
I
good
thought she
looking
looked
lady.
really good.
Who's hotter, Mrs. Brady or Mrs. Partridge?
Partridge.
I don't know who Mrs. Partridge is, so you can't
From
ask
the
me.
Partridge family,
Yeah,
Caleb?
never watched that, sorry.
Partridge for sure. But
All right.
I'm kind of trying to think like what mom on TV was like the hottest. And I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to really think like, I don't know, like Family Ties. Like she was kind of cute.
Yeah, and
she was
on an
happy.
episode.
Growing
She
Pains was
played
kind of fun.
Right.
Like, you know, like, who was like the cute? And I don't know because they all just look like moms to me.
Right.
When I was a kid. You know what I mean?
But Meredith Baxter Burney, who was on an earlier
Playboy episode.
Yeah, who the doc just was saying to her in his private office, you look awesome naked.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, thanks, Doc.
She's like, thanks, bro.
And I know you're a little bit partial to Mrs. Partridge because didn't you date Danny Bonaducci for a while?
Fucking out of here. What the fuck, Rob? No. Literally, I've only dated Oscar winners. Get out of here. No, Danny, God, get the fuck away. You're crazy. Danny Bonaducci. No. I'm literally like taller than that motherfucker. No way.
Why say date? That's probably the wrong word.
Well, okay, that's even worse.
Rob's getting the next clip ready.
Did you like take something tonight to get all punchy and crazy?
The priest thing is so thrown. I'm
priest thing
just
is
throwing shit at the
throwing
wall.
me.
Yeah.
Well, let's just throw everything at the goddamn wall. Okay, let's roll the next clip and get Rob into a new headspace.
This is the one. This is the clip. So we see the
Quentin never had a view like that, Walt.
convict and Walt.
Dad, my boy. Well, I've been looking all over for you.
Tending their friends.
Really? Out in the ocean.
You always were a great kidder.
I'm not kidding now.
Well, he's got a gun.
He pulls a gun on him.
Don't do anything foolish. I've already done something foolish.
Oh.
I served 3 years in prison for something you did, buddy.
It wasn't my fault. I took the money, I admit it. I was in trouble in the market. It was serious trouble, and I really needed that money desperately.
So you set me up?
No, I swear I didn't. Look, Dan, I never thought that you'd be convicted. I always thought I could win you an acquittal, and that way no one would be hurt.
Somebody was hurt, Walt.
Dan, please.
He threw the gun away.
Overboard.
Because the
Merry Christmas, White.
wife hugs.
I was not expecting a gun. This, like...
Another reason for security. I literally don't have to say it again.
This whole episode, this does not feel like a Lovebird episode. This is the most wild
movie.
It is
most
wild.
crazy thing. Like, we were about to watch someone get shot on Lovebird.
He kept pushing the barrel of the gun into the dude's gut and pinned him against the wall. He was going to pull the trigger.
But then he started hearing the heavenly music of Christmas hymns, and his whole life changed.
Yeah,
you know
and then they started singing, like, the other people on board started singing Christmas hymns, because I think it's Christmas night, or like Christmas Eve.
My mood wouldn't have changed. I would have shot that motherfucker.
And then the singing would have silenced the gun sound. There we go. And international waters.
International waters, done, and done.
And then he just throws the gun overboard, throw Walt overboard.
Yep.
He could do that.
I watched Dateline. I could pull this off.
Right. No, I don't doubt it.
No.
I think if he were to shoot the guy, he's going to then take that very gun and he's going to blow
Well, he has a wife, so he doesn't really...
It doesn't matter. He keeps having that vacant look, like life is done for him.
But yeah, that's my top clip. That's because he just pulls a gun out of nowhere on a guy on Loveboat, which is the most crazy thing I think in my books. Like, that was...
So we have priests.
So shocked. Priests with little children and almost attempted murder, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Welcome to Lovebird. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. That's great.
More to this episode? Oh, there's 51 seconds left.
Maybe one more clip.
Okay, let's check it out.
Where does it go?
I
guess everything will wrap up really nicely.
Yeah, we'll see.
If it doesn't, I'll explain it.
Clearly.
There's the captain's table over there.
Let's see the convict and Walt again.
Dan,
Let's get lost, Perry.
I've got to talk to you.
Honey,
It's all right, sweetheart. Now look, you've done everything you can do. But just stay away from me. Keep out of my life.
Dan, listen, you gave me a gift last night, my life. Now I want to give you something in return. I contacted the police in Los Angeles. When we get back, I'm going to turn myself in. Make a full confession. And, I also wrote to the State Bar Commission. You'll be practicing law again very soon.
That doesn't just happen that way, by the way. I mean, there's a lot that just doesn't happen that way.
Even with Christmas music playing?
Maybe. In 1978,
the Christmas
maybe.
spirit, you know?
I like to think Christmas changes lives.
Oh, wow.
I only put that clip in as a nice little
bow. It was a good little bow, though.
It's a present.
There we go. It's a little present.
But it's still also wild, like on Loveboat, where you'd be like, "Hey, I called the police. I'm handing myself in."
No one ever turns
that is such
in.
it doesn't feel like a Loveboat episode. This is such a.
I want to know if do they have guest directors? I'm gonna do some research when I get out of here.
Check this out
because I want to know who directed this one. If it's different than other people, because it felt very Magnum PI, almost like Miami Vice-ish kind of.
It really did. Was there drugs anywhere? Cocaine smuggling? Anything like that?
Well, Julie had it all up her nose. Remember, in her dressing room.
Those were in the later years.
There was in the later years? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I remember reading interviews back in the day with her because she got ousted from the show. And then all of a sudden the captain had a daughter. Oh, I have a daughter, said Captain Meryl Stubing. And she became the cruise director. Is that Julie's position?
Yeah.
Cruise director?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the captain's daughter became that. And Lauren Choose floated away.
Interesting.
Over the horizon.
Well, now we know. And we'll see. We'll talk about that soon in 25 years when we get to those episodes.
a lot of episodes.
A lot of episodes.
I have to ask this question.
Yes.
Because
what happens? What happens with how do the other stories go?
I really only care about one story and the lives of 6 small souls.
Yes. Okay. So it kind of ties in two of the stories together. So the third plot line, the captain, he wants to connect with the crew because the captain's so stern and like, oh, we're doing this, it's Christmas, and everyone's like, oh, I want to spend Christmas with my family, and the captain's like, no, screw you guys, we're working. And the captain's like, oh, well, maybe I should be a little nicer to them, we'll create our own family kind of thing. So he's going to the priest for help. During that I'm a person of the sea, or I understand the sea, the priest drops a Jesus quote and which like changes the captain's life, and the captain tries his best to fit in with the crew and be their buddy. When they're singing the Christmas carols, everyone else who's not part of the convict storyline are singing together, and then the captain comes out in a Santa outfit and he's giving presents to all the kids but one of the kids, and the kid runs off sad. Oh, captain finds the kid, he's crying, he's like, you forgot about me, I'm an orphan, I've got nothing. The captain gives him a present, and it's a very heartfelt speech about how the captain didn't really have much of an upbringing, and here's a very cool present. And the kid's like, oh, thanks guys, thanks pal. And then it turns out that the captain is good friends with the priest, and he invites these children on board every Christmas because they don't have anything. Like it ends up in
until they're 14, and then a new group of 6 boys show up.
Like it ends in a very wholesome ending, but it's just the lead up to it all was just how we reacted. It's all just so bad that we'll never fly in a 2023 or 21st century lens at all.
No. Wow. This is a good one, Caleb. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Thanks, guys.
And it's a bit of a cliche to say, I feel dirty.
Oh, stop. Go take a shower. You'll feel better.
I
are you going to have a water and soap fight, Rob?
And some communion bread.
I was thinking we all would. Post-show
that's what we're going to do right now. Just a post-show meeting. Yeah.
So I got to leave my cage in the corner?
Yeah, you do. Woo! But leave the Australian Christmas shirt on.
Whoa. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with a friend, guys. We'll see you next time.
We're sailing away, but we will be back with a new episode of Crime Cruise, Love Boat Exposed. Make sure to subscribe. We're on all your favorite podcast platforms, and connect with us at loveboatexposed.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I have duties on the bridge. Good evening.